is the CWWA and why is Guyana hosting this event? Today I have with me the president of the Caribbean Water and Wastewater Association, Mr. Marlon Daniels, and it's a pleasure to have him on our feature, the man who's going to tell us all about the big event that is coming up later on this month. But first, let me welcome him. Welcome to our feature. How are you doing, sir?
Thank you very much, Samantha. I'm delighted to be here to have a conversation with you on what the Caribbean Water and Wastewater Association is, and of course what this conference would bring to Guyana as a country, and to me, I guess personally, as a president.
Okay. Tell our viewers a little bit about or a brief history on the CWWA.
Sure thing. So the Caribbean Water and Wastewater Association is a grouping of professionals, water, wastewater, and solid waste professionals that has been formed in 1991 by an act of Parliament of Trinidad and Tobago. The grouping includes both individual membership, we have corporate membership, and we have utility membership also. So every year we come together as an association in a host country, and we really discuss pertinent issues on the three sectors to ensure that we have lasting solutions that would last for at least the next year. And we've been doing this for the last 31 years. This is our 32nd conference in Guyana. I am delighted to be president at this time, and also, of course, to be a son of this soil, a very proud son of this soil, and to be a very senior staffer at the Guyana Water Incorporated, which is the co-host utility of the conference.
And could you tell our viewers how come Guyana is playing a part in this, or how Guyana is hosting this event this year?
Sure, certainly. So I believe it was 2020, when Minister Crowell had just taken office as the Minister of Housing and Water. At that time, I was the vice president of the association, and we would have asked him to deliver feature remarks at our ongoing conference at that time. Now, of course, due to the COVID pandemic, that conference was online. It was a virtual conference. But Minister Crowell was so impressive in his delivery of that feature address as a young minister of water, that the association felt very, very happy to have him, to be around him. The following year, I was elected as president-elect, and we again asked Minister Crowell to deliver some key remarks. And again, he was so impressive in his outline of the government's plans for housing and how that incorporates water and sanitation, that we felt so proud of the achievements that government has been making, that we asked him very generously and very graciously to host this year's conference. I believe because I'm also president, I'm one of his staff members, that he would have graciously agreed to host. We can't say thank you enough to him and to the government of Guyana for agreeing to host this conference here this year.
How Guyana will benefit from hosting such a conference and
Well,
expo?
Certainly. Well, let me first pivot to what the conference theme is this year. It's accelerating change in the water, wastewater, and solid waste sectors. Guyana is really at the cusp of major developmental activities, and we have demonstrated to the Caribbean, demonstrated to the world, that we are an accelerant of change. If we speak about the moves we've made in the housing sector and how the water and sanitation sector are forced to stay alongside that development, then we believe it is necessary for us to demonstrate to the Caribbean region, to display to the Caribbean region how we would have transcended and transformed our society into what it is today. So by Guyana hosting and by the series of events that we have planned for the conference, we have an opportunity to really demonstrate to the rest of the Caribbean where we are and why we are that accelerants of change in water, wastewater, and solid waste management.
Now, there are two ministries that is participating in this conference, especially, which is the Ministry of Housing and Water and also the Ministry of Local Government. Government. How will they play a part in this?
Well, so let me give you a breakdown of the conference week. We have some pre-conference activities which will commence on Sunday, and then the conference opens on the Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday, we have two high-level sessions. We have one high-level session for water, and on Thursday, Friday, we have the high-level session for waste management, the solid waste management. So because by virtue of the Ministry of Housing and Water being the custodian of the water sector and the wastewater sector to some extent, then Minister Crowell will host the high-level session with all the Caribbean ministers of water and wastewater to be able to discuss, amongst other issues, climate financing, wastewater financing, water financing, non-revenue water management. So Minister Crowell will host that high-level session. The second high-level session, which deals with solid waste management and the impacts of plastics in our society, and the need to have a consolidated and coordinated and integrated, I might say, waste management system across the Caribbean. And because the Ministry of Local Government and Development and Regional Development is the host ministry or the ministry responsible for solid waste management, the Minister Alan Prasad will also play host to that high-level session, where again all of the appropriate Caribbean ministers of waste management will meet and will discuss and will formulate plans to take us into the next year. I will add that both fora will end with two declarations. The first one, the Declaration of Georgetown, which will give us some platform via which we will have an action plan for the next year at minimum. Secondly, the Solid Waste Forum will also have another declaration of Georgetown. Let's call it Georgetown number 2, which will also put a framework into what action plans we will work towards achieving for the next year.
And then, of course, the exhibition is another major aspect as well, apart from the conference. Who can be part of that?
Well, the exhibition is really a very important part of the conference. At the exhibition, we'll have suppliers, service providers, contractors who will exhibit their products and services to those visiting delegates. This is really an opportunity for local exhibitors also to team up with international exhibitors, and so far we have about 50 exhibitors on board. Our target for this year was between 75 and 100. We still have time to go. Those spots are filling up very fast, so I really would urge our local exhibitors and international exhibitors also to come on board and to really be a part of this. It really gives us an opportunity, because you will have present at the conference utility heads, well, ministers first. You'll have utility heads, you have utility professionals who will be there, and it is a chance for you as an exhibitor to demonstrate your products and services, which may well form part of implementation plans for utility action plans later on. So it really is an opportunity to be present. I will add also that there are also about 70 or more technical papers by young students, by young engineers, by professionals who will be presenting those papers, cutting-edge research technology that will be on display. Those technical sessions each of them lasts about 20 minutes long, and they involve a question and answer segments also. And it really is an opportunity for us to, as a collective, explore cutting-edge technology, explore research approaches.
Marlon, thank you so much for having this to chat with us. Anything else you care to share with our viewers before we go?
But first off, thank you for having me. Marriott Hotel, October 23rd to the 27th is the place to be. Please, if you haven't signed up as yet, please do it now. We are going to be having an open day on Thursday. That will be Thursday the 26th. But please, if you haven't signed up as a delegate, as a sponsor, as an exhibitor, now is the time. Thank you very much.
And would this event be free for the general public?
There is a nominal fee that we charge to be able to cover administrative expenses and so on. Call us, give us a call. My number is 620-4252. I can also be gotten on 681-8521. Give us a call and we can discuss all the packages.
All right, thank you so much, Marlon.
Thank you so much.
Well, viewers, there you heard it from the president of the Caribbean Water and Wastewater Association, telling you all about the conference and expo that will be happening at the Marriott Hotel October 23rd to 27th. It's an event you don't want to miss out on. Samantha saying goodbye until our next feature.
Thank you.